Hello everybody, welcome back to, oh gosh, that shouldn't be there. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're streaming a little flight over to Copenhagen from here at Heathrow, as you can probably hear by the great ATC services that we have. So we are currently in the stage of preparing for push and start. We have already got our clearance over to Copenhagen. We're doing the Brooklyn Park 7 Foxtrot departure. So what I'm going to do now is have a look at the charts here. Departure, Brooklyn Park 7 Foxtrot, here we go. So, right hand turn, London 3 to me, 6 to me, then turning left onto a course way into Chiltern, course 277, continuing all the way through the series of VORs over to Williams Park. Cool, that's good. Initial climb here is 6,000, that is set. Checked, cool. What I now need to do is have a check for the company messages, which we can do over here. Lots of messaging going on here. Nothing for me, good, that's good. Yep, we can accept all these load sheets, it's fine.
Taxi via link 55, Bravo hold at Titan Speedboat 801.
Alrighty. We can go ahead and set our QNH 1024. Now we have, oh, frames have died. We have our passengers on board, we've also got fuel on board as well. Aircraft should also now be loaded. Yeah, lovely. So, APU master switch is on. Start switch on. Beacon light on. Nav lights can both go on. Looking good here. Just waiting for the APU to come online, which we can see it's slowly starting up now. And if we look outside the aircraft, we should be able to see some fumes. There we go, lovely. Here we go, APU starting on nicely. We can go ahead and, oh, we need to close that door. Yes, yes. Oh, luckily the APU was available when I took that out, otherwise we would have lost all electrical power. Squawking 7021 over 2. Oops. 7021. Tower. Lovely. So, get some lights on in here, because it's going to get quite dark on the flight out. And I think we are pretty much ready to go. Get the APU bead on, then we can get going. So, double check that we're still on ground. Yeah, we're still on ground, lovely. Cool. 521. Speedbird 822, stand 521, request to push back and start up, please.
Speedbird 822, stand 521, push to start.
Push and start approved, Speedbird 822. I assume that he wants us going east. I hope so. Otherwise, it's gone the completely wrong way. Are you gonna start the pushback or no? Oh my goodness me. Come on, GSX. East. Parking brakes are released. Thank you very much. So,
Speedbird 801, contact for tower 118.50.
as you can hear, we are on VATSIM. which is
it's
very good.
505 speedbird using 1
Great
byte.
ATC here. Let's go ahead and start engine 1 here. So engine 1, start. N2 is rising. Oh, frames aren't great, but there you go. Should get some nice sounds here. Right, let's go ahead and now start the flight on my flight tracking software, lovely. And we can continue just pushing back nicely. If you're in the chat, feel free to say hi. I am monitoring, so I'll try to answer any questions or just, reply to chat as much as possible. Parking brakes are set. Yeah, I think we've had a good engine start. There's available, so now second engine start, engine 2 start. Ooh, that's a good point actually. I may or may not have forgotten to do that, that's fine. Gotta find a load sheet through. Lovely. Just waiting for this right engine to start up. And then we can begin our taxi all the way down the airport. As you can see, we're in a very nice One World livery today. Unfortunately, we can't take the short taxi down to this runway because it's not in use today. So we're gonna have to go all the way down to the other end of that runway down here, which is gonna be about 5 minutes in the taxi, which should be okay to be completely honest. We've got another guy here. There's the wave. Thank you. Right, all frames right. We've had a good start. Why is that generator off? Okay. That's strange. Cool. Right. Bit late, but let's do the performance calculations here. Cool. That's calculated nicely. So that's going to be flaps 1. Oops, flaps 1. No, put down 0.3 is about there. That looks about right. Whoa, why have I switched ground frequencies?
Heathrow ground, speedbird 914, stand 5T3, A321, west division start.
Speedbird 914, will you be able to push behind your company A320 on the right hand side?
Yeah.
Speedbird 914, roger, stand 5T3, push to start 3, push from company A320 right hand side.
Let's just start through speedbird 914.
Right, here we go. So let's request taxi because we're ready to go.
China 98, confirm your aircraft time to stand under.
So it looks like our taxi path is going to be about... Right, in that case, let's select, essentially that's the wrong runway, so let's go November 3.
China 98,
Cool. Alright, let's
Tango, contact Heathrow.
go taxi real quick.
Speedbird 801, contact Heathrow Tower 118.505.
Still same performance figures, that's fine.
Sorry, Tango, contact Heathrow Tower, frequency 118.505.
You see to
Tower
request
118
taxi now.
005 short 600, thank you.
Speedbird 822 requesting taxi.
Speedbird 822, taxi by Alpha, hold short of Echo.
Alpha hold short of Echo, Speedbird 822. Cool. Alpha hold short of Echo, so taxi light, come on.
Speedbird 9 Charlie Juliet, contact Heathrow Tower 1 on decimal flight 0.
Wow. We're
One leg, this
I've forgotten how this aircraft behaves on the ground. I say that. We're literally not moving at all now. If I just turn that off, we normally start accelerating. There we go. Go ahead and give GSX a boot, see if that fixes it. It's actually technically cool, or whatever. That's fine, cool. Bin that, lovely. Right. So Alpha is turning right. We have forgotten to do a flight control test, but we can do that later. This is very professional, everyone. Right, turning now onto Alpha. Completely overshot that turn. That is a shocker. Cabin is ready. We can just go ahead and continue taxiing along. Takeoff config is normal, and we can now go TCAS TRA. Lovely. We're going along nicely here. Thank you to the one person who's tuning in. That's really thank you very much. Feel free to get in the chat though. You know, I'm always willing to it makes it more interesting for me if you get in the chat. So. Still not great on the turning though.
Speedbird 914, request taxi.
So I'm gonna continue down here for a bit,
Taxi left Alpha, hold short of Echo.
and we'll just watch out for Echo, which is still quite a way away now. It's not this left, it's not the next left, but it's the left after that, I believe. Cool, so here we go. Here is Delta, so that's the next turn in, really. After this, we have a little bit of tower, and then after that, we've got pretty much no one else, but that's fine.
Speedbird 822, taxi left Echo, hold Echo 2.
Left Echo, hold Echo 2, speedbird 822. I don't know. Okay, so it's this left here. Where is Echo 2? Hold on a second. That's the whole other side of the airport. What in the world is this guy taking me on? You know, I'm not even going to ask at this point. Right. Calculate that, send that there. Longer, it's an even longer taxi than I expected actually. Slightly painful, but that's okay. There one goes, that's cool. Very cool to see. Echo 2, it looks like it's just up here. Incredibly long taxi, though slightly painful taxi. Right, Echo 2 looks to be this one here. Nice. Right, let's come to a nice stop here.
Speaker 914, continue via Alpha Hold Pluto.
Continue Alpha Hold Pluto Super Alpha.
Speaker ATC, give way to the company A321, passing left to right on Alpha. Taxi 7 right Alpha Hold Pluto.
Giving way to the company A320, passing left to right on Alpha, then taxiing Alpha, holding Pluto, speed 822. Right. We have this guy here, who we're going to give way to. And after that we can just continue to go. Right. We can probably start moving now. Give her a bit of thrust. Come on, get moving. Got something wrong with my brakes. Every single time I try to fly this aircraft, it's just, you know, consistently a bit weird. Come on. Go. Go. Like, we're giving full 50% N1.
505 speed at 914.
Right. No, I do not understand that actually. There we go, right. There's the acceleration. Cool.
Consolidate Lufthansa 1785 with information.
Let's
from,
continue here.
Request for clearance to Frankfurt.
Across there.
That's 1785 Heathrow ground below. Report your aircraft type and staff number.
And then we are passing here. Lovely, lovely.
Aircraft type is A320 and gate 319er.
That's a 7, correction 1785 cleared Frankfurt, link to Foxtrot departures for 6472.
Clear to Frankfurt Airport as filed, link it to Foxtrot departure, squawk 6172, Lufthansa 175.
Lufthansa 1785.
Right, let's go a bit faster here. I'm a bit bored of this taxi. We've been going for like literally 10 minutes. Cool. Gonna see what happens when you toggle that off. Do we accelerate? Yeah, we are. Cool. Right, we are on maximum auto brake.
Speedbird ATC contacting Free Tower 118.505.
118.505, good night, speedbird 822, bye bye. Cool. Let's now switch over to tower, which has of course been muddled up there. Oh, we're going a little bit too fast. Tower, good evening, speedbird 8221 alpha.
Speedbird 822, Heathrow Tower, hello, hold Alpha 4.
Hold alpha 4, speedbird 822. Alpha 4, where is that? Let's have a look.
Speedbird 914 from Alpha 4, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
I'd imagine that that's full
19
length.
11 knots.
We can
Take
look.
off 27 right, keep it 914.
A little bit less than full length. It looks to like, ooh. Yeah. Frames. Right, we've still got a little bit to go. It's giving us flaps 2 for departure, which I don't really agree with, so let's go ahead and change that again. People do say that the Phoenix calculations are not the smartest. There's Alpha 4 up here. Looks like. Ooh, going still quite
Speedbird
fast.
822 behind departing company 321 by Alpha 4, line up runway 27 right behind.
Behind you, departing company traffic via Alpha 4, line up from runway 27 right behind, but 822. Right, so we're taking this turn. Just bing bong the cabin. Get our lights on now. So don't forget them. There he goes. I just need to come in. We're still going way too fast for this turn. This is Alpha 4, I believe. Yeah, that looks about right. Cool. Here we go, guys. Taking off. 27 right. Bit of a complicated departure, Bricknell's Park, but it's okay. Right.
Speedbird 914, nothing further, Master Advisory 122 decimal 8 right.
122 decimal 8, speedbird 914.
Cool, there's our lineup. Just waiting for takeoff clearance now. Beautiful sunset here. Just waiting for that takeoff clearance.
Sorry. So speedbird 12 Delta Tango. 80 miles from final. Sorry.
Speedbird 822, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, surface wind 190 degrees, 11 knots.
Cliff takeoff 27 right, speedbird 822. Here we go.
Speedbird 12 Delta Tango, that wasn't for you, but Speedbird 12 Delta Tango, runway 27 left, clear to land, surface wind 190 degrees, 11 knots.
Good evening, Heathrow Tower. This is me.
Lovely.
53 Alpha, and I had to do some circles. We took this one as the
Hello. There we go. Right.
time and
My brakes are messed up again, but here we go.
I believe it's 30 and speed is 210.
Here we go. Manflex 68 SRS runway green, Alta Thrust blue.
Tango 2 Alpha Roger. Report when you are on final. 287 Papa Charlie via Alpha 4, line up and wait for 27 right.
100 knots. I need to set that. That's fine. V1 rotate. We're all over the place on this takeoff. Come on. There you go. Positive climb landing gear up.
Let's get name 253 Alpha. I was accidentally getting onto final runway 27 right and line up 27 left, but I am certain that I am on final.
What is going on?
Tango 2 for the Alpha Roger. Continue approach runway 27 left. Number 2.
Runway 27 left.
Just climb, climb.
Scuba 822, nothing further. March advisory 122 decimal level 9.
122 definitely have a good one. Speed 822. Bye bye.
Speedbird 12 Delta Tango, are you on the missed approach?
Yeah, I bought it. Going around.
Speedbird 12 Delta Tango, yes, almost stepped on you. Left turn heading 180 degrees, climb off
Left
4,000 feet.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Left 180 and climb off 4,000 feet.
Time for that.
Imbeciles. Alright. Not great FPS here because I'm streaming, which is not very good.
Papa Juliet, Zulu. Mike 2,
So I think
Mike 1.
in a bit I'm going to have to call the stream because my FPS is so low. Although some really nice views here, as you can see. Very nice to be back in the sim after all this time away. Cool. Yeah, look, my GPU is struggling. So I think I'm going to call that there. Thank you very much for this, albeit very short stream. I will be probably streaming sometime tomorrow as well.